G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fishroom. So I'm mic'd up, I'm cameraed up, I'm ready to go. Let's see if I can remember how to edit, hey? So I'm going to schedule this video for Friday. So happy Friday. The thing about scheduling it for Friday, I don't know. I watch a channel called Elnick's Adventures. They're scheduled for Friday, so I'm going to copy that. And that way it takes the pressure off me. So what we're going to do today, we're going to put 2 pairs of flower horns in these 2 tanks. I've got a main pair that I really want to breed, and if I breed them, I won't focus on any other pair for a while. I've got some saddish news. I culled off a heap of flower horns while I've been away. I explained I sold a few fish. There's still probably like 10 groups of Africans in here. I kind of want to sell them. I probably need to fatten them up a bit before I sold them. I have been I've only been feeding the fish 3 times a week since I've been off. It's enough to keep them kicking, and honestly, it actually keeps them healthier because the water's so clean. They're just not at their peak performance, and I wouldn't sell a fish unless it's like bulked up. Up there we've got a sad fish. That's Richard's cousin or something. Anyway, if you remember Richard, shout out, throwback that is. So he is a bit sad. Basically, the week that Zoe was born, if I didn't tell you guys, my daughter's name is Zoe. I had this pair together and we got rushed into hospital, as you do. Ended up being at hospital a bit longer than expected, and he killed the girl. Me not being here, the girl rotted in the tank, and I did monster water changes, but he hasn't bounced back. So there's kind of this situation where I don't know if he's gonna bounce back. Pretty sad, really. I think I've got siblings from him, or not siblings, young from him. Maybe not, maybe I culled him, I can't remember. Anyway, I'm gonna show you what I want to breed. I might get him out, I'm putting him in a smaller tank, something with more filtration, and see if I can concentrate a bit of healing on him. And then my plan is, well, I don't know when the next full moon is. It might have already been by the time you guys are watching this. I'm filming this like 5 days in advance. But my plan is to absolutely pump these flower horns that I put together, and then I'm going to put them together on the full moon. I'm 100% sold on the fact that the full moon is breeding time. Anyway, let me get to cleaning up. Alright guys, so I think I'm done moving for now. The fish are hiding just because I've moved them, so I'll try to show them as best as I can. So I've got a KZZ girl up here. She actually got smashed by the boy a few months ago at my last efforts of breeding them, and she hasn't quite fully healed. I don't think she's going to heal from that, but she's I think she's F1 Australian bred from imports. Sorry, I'll just take you guys off the tripod. I need to get like a quick release for the tripod. So then this, oh, what, is he upside down? No, he's not. Fuck, I was stressing then. I gotta give this tank another vac. I just vacuumed it and put the jar changer in, and that's what it kicked up from that pipe. So I'll give that another vac when I put the camera down. one thing that automatic water changes did for me is reduce my general maintenance, because obviously when you vac, you clean that sort of shit up. So that is a huge downfall about the auto water changes. So then this boy here, he's actually looking pretty sad. I'm not sure why. Hopefully I can just pump him up. He's a straight import, and then that girl there is a fader. She's from, if you remember the white-eyed KZZ girl I had up there that I bred with the SRD, that's one of the girls that is a proven layer from them. So at the moment she's my best option for him. I want to look into buying a better girl for him, but I just I don't know if there is such a thing in Australia at the moment. So for right now I'm going to breed what ingredients I have. If anybody has connections to better ingredients, hit me up. I'll probably try to breed these first and then see the outcome of that. Obviously I know the lineage of that girl, so I know like what she can bring to the table, but she herself is not the best looking girl, and she's a fader, which is I'm not a huge fan of. This pair here, I don't really think I plan on ever breeding. He is an absolute nut job. He's like an unknown KZZ fader. I want to try breed this pair here. So, Red Dragon Flowerhorn. He's got the Malu head shape. One of my old fish friends really loves this style, so I want to breed him for that person. Look how square he is. He is a sick looking fish. And that's him being in that cage for a while, so that's not even him pumped up. His head's down. He's a wicked fish. And then I've got the red mammon girl back there. It's the red mammon with like a strong VHA gene in them, so these would basically be like classic camphor if I breed them, which if you look at the bigger picture, classic camphor F maybe 2 or 3 will actually be what I need if I get this pair of KZZ to F2 or 3. In an absolutely ideal world, I'll breed them to F3, I'll breed them to F3, and then I'll cross them. It'll be sick if I do. Like, that's like the dream goal. And also I think I could potentially have one of the, not the best looking lines in Australia, but the strongest lines in Australia if I do that. Shout out to this sticker, Fish Nick. Rice and Miata on YouTube. That's where that's from. Man, all the fish are sad. I've just moved them. So I moved like a basic proven layer girl up there. She's chucking the shits. And then I've got a guy I bred a long time ago. He's pretty stunted because he was a cull, but I had a soft spot for him, so I kept him. He's a wicked fish, except he doesn't have any cock, which is a huge limiting factor. But I'd still breed him just knowing the lineage of him, I think. But yeah, the fry might not be flash, they might be flash. At the moment, I just need fry to get me motivated. So we've got 1, 2, I'm going to ignore these ones, 3, 4 potential pairs that I'm just going to hammer with food. I might even crank the water changes up a bit. We're definitely going to get a batch in the next couple of weeks, I promise. This guy here is tubes all the way out. I wonder if she is. Where is she? She's hiding. She's really old, so I'm not really expecting anything from that. But as far as females, I don't really have any. worth breeding. Oh, I've got this girl up here. Where'd she go? I've got a girl in there that I'm trying to pump. She'll 100% be a breeder. I just put her in there then. I think that's about it for now. I've still got the shell dwellers. The reds, there's still a trio in there and a couple of fry. The Herte are still there. The Manaramu, are they called? They're still there. The bloody Pellini, is there one left? Yeah, the Pellini fought to the death. They're absolute psychos. The only fry I've really got at the moment is Herte. Nothing else is fry. This light's broken. It's a simple fix a weld job. And then I've got a leak here, which is, I think, just the bubbles spilling. This guy here looks alright. The only problem with him is I don't remember, yeah, that's definitely a boy, which of the two lines he's from, so I'd have to breed that boy as an unknown. Alright guys, so I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to set myself a goal to pump these fish. And then we'll do a video on them in a week's time. I think I can make them look $1 million compared to what they look like now. I'm pretty embarrassed about how some of them are looking. Pretty disappointed in myself. A couple of people messaged me after the last video saying I shouldn't be as hard on myself as I was in the video, and you can kind of see from this video why I do need to be hard on myself. I dropped the ball big time. And the worst thing is, I can just see online the flowerhorn population in Australia is just declining dramatically and very, very fast. And I've got the ingredients to fix that. And that was always the plan. So if you travel back 10 years, there was a guy breeding flowerhorns. He bought some imports when they came in. Everyone flooded the market in the first 2 years or whatever, and he kept breeding to himself. Like 5 years later, he had gold. He had the best fish in Australia, and that was through determination, A, and B, when the market crashed and there was no one breeding, which meant you're not getting sales, he just bred through that and kept the fish to himself and just concentrated on his lines. And I always looked up to that, and I knew when the imports came in that the same thing was going to happen again, like a 10-year cycle. And now's my time to shine. I need to breed, I need to not sell, I need to cull, I need to select, and at the end of it all, when interest rates drop or like the housing crisis ends, maybe, who knows, probably not actually, the housing crisis will still be there, but the hobby will bounce back. It goes in cycles, and I want to be armed with the best flowerhorns I can for when that happens. I think I paint a pretty big picture there, and a clear picture. I'm pretty sure even if you're not into flowerhorns, you can really understand what I'm trying to say here. I don't know whether I should feed the fish twice a day or once a day. I haven't decided that yet. The problem is now, I've been feeding lightly. Now if I go feeding too heavy straight away, I'll foul the tanks, and the filtration won't keep up, because the filtration won't have as much good bacteria as it needs. And then the other fact is I need to clean all the sponge filters. It's a full day's job to clean them, so I've got to set a date and just do it, I think. Maybe, I don't know, next weekend I'm going riding. So I could possibly do it. after work on Saturday and then go riding Sunday. Who knows? If you're watching this video, that'll be tomorrow, so I guess I'll probably know by then. The other thing is I need to do a big shed clear out. I need to clean the fish room, clear the shed out and finish the kitchen. Oh, and I need to also set up the baby's room. The baby doesn't have a room at the moment. Well, Cooper doesn't have a room because Cooper's moving rooms and then the baby's getting his room. Might leave those flower horns together for a few hours, or flower horn and red mammon. That'd be a sick batch. That'll be a personal achievement for me. I've actually got a couple of F1 canthers, but they're just nothing to rave about. They're shit fish. I've actually got a Viha living with the F1 classic canther down there. They knocked the divider over and I don't know how they're getting along. They're in a pretty small tank. But anyway guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. I'm going to feed the fish. I'm going to pump the fish. Let's go. The more I look around, the more I find some fish that I can pump and breed. I've got a white-eyed Thai silk down there. That's my dream fish. So let's get some food into that one as well. It might be a bit stunted, we'll see. I've never had a white-eyed Thai silk grow out. It's quite annoying. If you have, drop a comment, but I've bred plenty of them, maybe like 30, and I've always tried to isolate them early and grow them out, and they never grow well. Maybe that's why you don't see them. I've only seen like a handful on like the international flower horn pages. I've maybe seen 1 or 2 in Australia. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out. I appreciate you all.